So in this D, I will take root 3 common. So this root 3 is common, so root 2 is there, minus sign, root 3 is out, so 1 will be there. Okay, again find out D. So over this third term is root 3 into root 3. This third term minus second term, root 3 into root 2. In both this term, root 3 is common. So this root 3 is common, so 1 root 3 is left. Minus sign, root 3 is common, so root 2 is left. This D is not same. Here in this, here it is root 2 minus 1, and in this root 3 minus root 2. That means D is not same. So this 13 number sequence is not in AP. In sixth number, 1 square, 3 square, 5 square, 7 square, whether it is AP or not. So 1 square is 1, 3 square, 3 3s are 9, 5 square, 5 5s are 25, 7 square, 7 7s are 49. Okay, now 9 minus 1 is 8, and 25 minus 9 is 16. So here in this, D is not same, so given sequence is not in AP. So this one is your question number 14. Now we will do 15. 1 square, 5 square, 7 square, and 73. So square of 1 is 1, 5 square, 5 5s are 25, 7 square, 7 7s are 49, and 73. So now D is equal to 25 minus 1, that is 24. Again D is equal to 49 minus 25. So subtraction of these two numbers is also 24. Third time, 73 minus 49. So the subtraction is again 24. So in each case, D is same. So this is an AP. One extra sum is there. K plus 1, 3K and 4K plus 2 be any 3 consecutive terms of an AP. Find the value of K. Here 3 consecutive terms of an AP is given. We want to find out the value of K. So these 3 numbers is an AP which is given in a question. So AP, that means D is same. This is an AP. K plus 1, 3K and 4K plus 2 is an AP. That means the difference is same. So for that, I will take A2 minus A1, that is your D, and A3 minus A2, it's also an D. So here difference is same because it is an AP. A2 is second term, 3K, minus A1 is first term, K plus 1. Bracket must be there because there are 2 terms equal to. A3 is 4K plus 2 minus A2 is 3K. So 3K minus K minus plus minus 1. 4K plus 2 minus 3K. 3K minus K, it is 2K minus 1. 4K minus 3K, so 4 minus 3, it is 1K plus 2. Okay, so to find the value of K, K should be one side. 2K plus K will be transferred to left, it will be minus. And 2 is its own position, so no sign will be changed, but -1 will be transferred to right, it will be plus. 2k minus 1k, it is k, and 2 plus 1 is your 3. So this is the value of k. Now there is one formula to find out the nth term. an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d is a formula to find out nth term. an is a nth term. A is a first term. N is a number of term. Suppose fifth term, that means n is 5. Seventh term, that means n is 7. And d is a common difference. Okay. Now when we are required to find certain number of terms in an AP, we will suppose for those terms, and it is very easy to follow some rules which I explain you. What I have told, when we are required to find certain number of terms in AP, we will suppose for those terms, and for that some rules are important. First one, if 3 terms in AP are to be found in question, if 3 terms in AP are to be found, at that time we will suppose a minus d first term, a is second term, and a plus d is third term. We will suppose these 3 numbers is an AP. If 4 terms in AP are to be found, then take a minus 3d. Here gap is d. Here the gap between consecutive terms is d, and in this the difference between consecutive terms will be 2d. A minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 3d. Difference between 2 consecutive terms is 2d. Here it is plus d. And suppose 5 terms are in an AP. 5 terms are in an AP. At that time we will suppose a minus 2d, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 2d. I have added one term before this and one term after this. And suppose 6 terms to be find out. At that time I will subtract 2d from this. A minus 5d, this is a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d, and next is a plus 5d. 3 terms should be an AP, 4 terms, 5 terms, and 6 terms. Okay. Now if we want to find out middle term or middle terms of a finite AP, then what is a formula to find out middle term or middle terms of a finite AB? Suppose the rule is that, suppose this is an AP, this is nth term. If n is odd, at that time n plus 1 upon 2th term is a middle term. For example, there are 7 terms given. In a question, if there are 7 terms is given, so here number of term is 7. Number of term is 7, which is odd. So value of n is 7. So 7 plus 1, 8. 8 divided by 2, 4. That means fourth term is a middle term. Fourth term is a middle term. Suppose in a question 25 terms are given. 25 terms are given and questioner asked you what is the middle term. What is the middle term? So and that is here 25, which is odd. So n is equal to 25 plus 1, 26 divided by 2. So 26 upon 2, it is 13. So 13th term will be the middle term of a 25 terms. And if here in this question, if n is even, if n is given, then it has 2 middle terms. That sequence, that AP has 2 middle terms. First is n upon 2th term and second one is n upon 2 plus first term. Okay. If n is even, then n upon 2th term and n upon 2 plus 1th term should be your middle term. Suppose there are 40 terms are given in an AP. There are 40 terms given in a AP. So what should be the middle terms of this AP? What will be the middle term of this AP? So here n is 40, which is even. So 40 upon 2, that is 20. So 20th term, 40 upon 2, 20 plus 1, 21st term. So 20th term and 21st term is a middle term of 40 terms.